Hello and welcome back to the Butterfly Club. If you are a woman in midlife and you feel like your cravings are louder, your energy is inconsistent, and weight feels harder to manage, this video is for you. Because blood sugar stability is not only a food topic, it is also a nervous system topic, a hormone topic, a metabolism topic, and a consistency topic. Today, I will teach you how to stabilize blood sugar in real life, not with perfection, not with tracking, and not with restriction. Instead, I will show you simple, stabilizing moves your body can repeat, especially in midlife. Let's get into it. There's a reason why stabilizing blood sugar is harder in midlife. Many women assume blood sugar swings are only about sugar, but in midlife, blood sugar instability is often driven by three common factors, which are extended gaps between meals, stress chemistry, and not getting enough protein and fiber to stabilize hunger and energy. When blood sugar drops, your brain moves into urgency because it wants immediate energy. It does not care that you have goals. In that moment, it is trying to protect you. So your nervous system sends a strong signal. That signal can show up as cravings, irritability, brain fog, shakiness, anxiety, and that snacky feeling that makes it hard to focus. This does not mean you are doing something wrong. It means your body is responding to a real biological shift. Now I will make this real with some scenarios that many midlife women live inside of. Scenario 1, the 3 p.m. crash. It's about 3 p.m., you're busy, you skipped lunch or grabbed something quick or had coffee instead of food. Now your energy drops, your patience is thin, your thinking feels foggy, and suddenly you want sugar. In this moment, you may think you need willpower, but this is actually the moment you need stability, not force. Here's the first question I want you to ask. When did I last eat? And did I have a clear protein source? Then take your next stabilizing step. That stabilizing step can look like a protein-forward snack or building a steady meal. A steady meal is simple. It includes protein, fiber, and then carbohydrates if you want them. For example, Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, eggs with fruit, a protein shake with added fiber, cottage cheese with fruit, tofu or chicken in a salad. When you stabilize blood sugar, cravings usually soften because your brain is no longer in urgency mode. All right, scenario 2, the 9:30 p.m. comfort craving. Now it's 9:30, the day is finally done, the house is quiet, and you sit down. You're not truly starving, but you want something crunchy, something sweet, something comforting. Here's what matters. Sometimes this is real hunger, especially if you underate, skipped protein, or had a stressful day. But sometimes this isn't hunger. Sometimes this is your nervous system looking for relief. So instead of asking, how do I stop myself? I want you to ask a better question. Am I hungry, or do I need relief? Here's the stabilizing approach. Step 1, take a sip of water or tea. Step 2, pause for 60 seconds. Step 3, decide after the pause. That pause is not meant to take away your choice. It's meant to give your nervous system time to settle so you can choose from steadiness instead of urgency. After that, there are two healthy paths. If you're hungry, you feed yourself and you choose something steady and satisfying. You prioritize protein so the craving does not escalate and sleep is less disrupted. You can also add some carbs because when paired with protein, they can actually help with your sleep. If you're not hungry, then you regulate first. You support your nervous system so your body gets the relief it's actually asking for. That can look like putting your feet firmly on the floor, taking 3 deep belly breaths, placing a hand on your chest, stretching gently, or doing a short calming routine that you enjoy. Now I want to make this explicit because this is where real growth happens. When you first begin practicing this work, it's completely normal to still choose the snack. I'm not asking for you to force a perfect response. I am helping your body learn a new pattern through support and repetition. Here's how you can expect to grow over time. At the beginning, you might say, I'm going to have the snack, but I'll sit down, I'll slow down, and I'll eat without scrolling on my phone and stop when I'm pleasantly satisfied. That is already a nervous system upgrade because you are practicing awareness, presence, and satisfaction instead of urgency. As you practice, you may naturally progress to I will choose a steadier snack, one that supports my body even more. Then, as your nervous system becomes more regulated, you may progress to I will take 2 minutes to calm my body first. Then I will decide what I actually need. And over time, you may notice that sometimes you don't need food at all. Sometimes you need a boundary. Sometimes you need rest, hydration, comfort, or maybe some decompression. This is the point. You're building a new response that is supportive, realistic, and sustainable. You're not forcing change. You are training a steadier pattern. All right, scenario 3. These are the hard day that breaks the plan. So we're going to talk about the day where everything falls apart. You planned to eat well, you planned to move, and then life happened. Work ran late, something stressful happened, you feel emotionally full, and you think, I'll just start again on Monday. This is where habits break down because the plan only works on perfect days. So I teach a plan that works on messy days because they happen a lot. I call this a hard day plan. It's a simple enough to use plan where you are tired or overwhelmed. Here's what it looks like. You choose 2 anchors only, 1 food anchor and 1 movement anchor. Your food anchor might be, I will eat a protein-forward breakfast, or I will build 1 steady meal today, or I'll plan 1 steady snack so I don't crash later. Your movement anchor might be, I will take a 10-minute walk, or I'll do 5 minutes of mobility, or maybe I'll do the minimum, maybe 10 to 15-minute version of my strength plan. When you do this, you stay inside of the identity of a woman who supports herself. You do not have to do everything. You do one thing that keeps your nervous system steady. Now I want to connect this to body composition because that matters most midlife women. When blood sugar swings, cortisol often rises. And when cortisol stays elevated, the body becomes more likely to store fat around the midsection. It can also increase cravings, reduce insulin sensitivity, disrupt sleep, and slow your recovery. This is one reason midlife feels unfair. It is not only calories, it's also stress physiology, hormone shifts, nervous system dysregulation, sleep quality, and blood sugar stability throughout the day. So the steadiness is not only about energy, steadiness is about metabolic support. When you stabilize blood sugar, you support appetite regulation. You reduce urgent cravings. You support better sleep. You improve consistency with movement. And you create an internal environment that supports body recomposition over time. Now, I want to give you a tool that you can use immediately. This is the same type of practice I provide weekly inside of the Butterfly Club as a guided transformation audio. If you want, you can do this with me right now. Go ahead and get comfortable. If you're in a safe place and can close your eyes, go ahead and do so. But if you're walking or driving, just soften your gaze. Take a slow breath in and a long breath out. Let your shoulders drop, unclench your jaw, and relax your belly. Now bring to mind the time of day when blood sugar tends to wobble for you. For many women, it's mid-afternoon, late at night, or right after a stressful experience. Picture a typical scene. Maybe it's 3 p.m., you feel foggy, you want something sweet, you want something fast. Or maybe it's 9:30 p.m., the house is quiet, and you want something comforting. As you picture this moment, imagine how you tend to feel in your body. Do you feel tightness? Do you feel restlessness? Urgency? Whatever it is, take a slow inhale and a longer exhale, and say quietly, "My body is asking for steadiness." Because cravings are often a signal. Sometimes the signal is hunger, sometimes it's fatigue, sometimes it's stress, and sometimes it's your nervous system asking for comfort. So you want to respond with support. Ask yourself, what do I need right now? And choose one simple option. An option is fuel if you're hungry, feed yourself with steadiness. Choose something protein forward and satisfying. No punishment. If you are not hungry, option 2 is nervous system regulation to feel more calm. Here are some options. Take 3 slow belly breaths, put your feet on the floor, or place your hand on your heart. If you're unsure whether you're hungry or you need something else, option 3 is to simply pause for 60 seconds. Sip some water or tea, breathe slowly, let your body answer honestly. Now say, I can choose one stabilizing step, and ask, what is my smallest stabilizing step today? Let the answer be simple. Let it be doable. It might be a protein snack. It might be a 10-minute walk. It might be water. It might be some quiet meditation. Imagine yourself doing that one step, not perfectly, just clearly, and say, I'm becoming someone who supports my body with steadiness. Take one more slow breath in and a longer breath out. And if your eyes are closed, when you're ready, gently open them. And now you have a real tool you can use when cravings feel loud and you feel unstable. The more you practice steadiness, the more your body learns you are safe. Cravings soften, energy stabilizes, and consistency becomes more natural. If you want support with this in real time, this is exactly what I do inside the Butterfly Club. Each week as a member, you receive a live educational workshop with me. It's always recorded in the member portal, so if you can't make it live, you can always watch the recording. Each week also includes a detailed downloadable PDF, a practical workbook, and a guided transformation audio to help your nervous system integrate what you learn. I'd love to invite you to join one of our weekly calls as my guest. You can DM your email or email me at trish@stokedbodies.com and I will send you the link. I also encourage you to watch my free Feminine Freedom Experience workshop where you'll get a clear roadmap for how I help midlife women feel at home in their bodies again through nervous system regulation, strength training, nutrition, hormone support, and sustainable identity-based change. You can find that link in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, take good care of yourself.